How's it going, listeners? Welcome back to CuboldCast. In this episode, we will be going over the gaming news for February.
It's been a slower month for gaming news.
Yeah, it took us quite a while.
There's still quite a few things we could talk about today, though.
There is. I think it'll probably be a shorter one because as we were coming in, we were kind of not scrambling, but we were like just sitting here like, what is there to talk about this
And
month?
I forgot to get the Mario thing set up.
Well, you were trying to do the VR stuff yesterday.
Yeah, it was like it was a mess yesterday. I had to fix so many things, but
there was a snowstorm the other day.
Yeah,
it was more of an ice storm.
It was snow at first, then it turned into ice.
Yeah.
I hope that's the last one because on Wednesday, which was a few days ago as of this recording, we had weather that was 65 degrees.
Something like that.
It was really
It was
nice.
so nice. And what's weird is that I felt way more productive in that day than any other day. Like, I don't know what it is, but I guess it's like the weather affects my productivity in a way.
Like if it's like let's say raining out, I feel relaxed when it's raining. So on rainy days, I feel like I get stuff done faster.
Yeah.
But if it's like depressing, cold, dark, dreary, and it's not raining and it's like weird, then it definitely feels odd.
Well, I get more work done on those types of days because I feel like I can lock in more and it takes my mind off the dreariness of the day.
Yeah.
Whereas summertime, a lot of times, it's nice out, so you kind of want to be more active and you don't want to be sitting in a room.
Well, I think that's probably why, for me at least, it's kind of weird. We all have different like ways that we are more productive, but for that, or that's why I'm more productive because I'll go outside and I'll get sun and I'll like go out for a bit and then I'll feel like energized when I come back.
Yeah, it
rather
refreshes
when it's
you.
cold and dark, I want to get back and like I want to play something or something. Like I don't work necessarily, or sometimes I even just want to take a nap because it's so depressing.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was a big silence.
Yeah, that was a big silence.
The biggest thing that we're all thinking about, at least Chug and I, is Elden Ring.
Yes.
You're not thinking about it as much.
No.
You've never been a Dark Souls fan.
Well, no, not necessarily. I played Dark Souls 3 for a little bit, but I basically had
cheesed it.
I had
most
Jade
of the
in there
time.
telling me where to go.
Yeah. I do have to say though, if you played Elden Ring, I feel like you'd really like it.
This is already something that I was saying yesterday is that the way it looks, the graphical updates, well, the updated graphics and the effects and the movement and then how you can ride a horse around, that already makes me want to play it more than even Dark Souls.
Not only can you ride a horse, you can do horse combat.
Yeah.
So it's like, it gives you another like element to the combat system, which is nice.
Just watching you play it, it looks like I would probably enjoy it much more.
Yeah.
It's actually easier than all the other Dark Souls games.
It is.
There's only one boss I've run into that was actually hard. And that was because of some stupid moves he has. Like, you need to get lucky to beat him.
Well, the reason it took me so long was because I was trying to, use like whatever you call it. Like when in the tutorial section, it shows you how if you block and then you click R2, you do like that extra like
when you
attack.
stopped doing that, though, you realized how hard it was.
That is true, yeah.
Because you're like, this guy is easy, even with the NPC, but it still took you a couple tries using the summon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is open world.
Yeah.
So I know you don't like open world stuff as much, which I've been finding myself feeling the same way.
Yeah.
But this open world is different because it's more like Dark Souls than a Ubisoft open world.
Yeah.
Like
sorry.
What is it? I was going to say, like you go on your horse, you go to a random spot. Let's say like you go to this open area, in like the first area that you're in. You go up to these dudes that are around a campfire, and a giant dragon comes out of nowhere and just destroys them all, and you fight it. Like out of nowhere, and it's not even part of the story. It's just there. Or you go to like some ruins, and you kill everything in the ruins, and all of a sudden you look, and there's like this like staircase in the ground. You just go into it, and then there's a chest. And you open the chest, and it transports you to like this weird place. Like stuff like that. It's just like really random stuff that happens. Man, it's sick.
I know. I think it was Zevi and maybe even you, Chug. You kind of compared it not like one for one, but you kind of said it's a lot like Shadow of Mordor in terms of the open world aspect to it, or maybe it was Jay.
I would say
I said that as
Shadow
well.
of Mordor and Legend of or Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
It's like a mix.
Because in Breath of the Wild, you can kind of go anywhere you want from the very start, and you can kind of still kill things.
Yeah,
Like, but in Elden Ring, you can technically do the same thing, but you do have to upgrade your weapon a little bit if you want to do well.
Mm-hmm. But you have a chance to like leave the area and come back later.
Yeah.
It's not like in Dark Souls where if you get stuck, you have to push through it.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It's definitely much different and easier.
So is this like true open world?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's more open world than most open world games.
I wouldn't say that.
Because you could go pretty much anywhere.
It's full.
Yes.
It's not like a giant empty world. Everywhere you go, there's stuff to do. There's bosses. There's the Skyrim style dungeons in the wall. Like you'll just see a cave and a cliff, and you'll go down, and then there's a bunch of enemies to defeat. Then there's a boss usually at the end.
I'm telling you, you need to go to that one place that I'm telling you to go to. It's like so sick.
I don't know how to get there, but
I'll show you. I'll
there.
show you on the map where the general area is, so you could explore that area and find it.
I'm just having so much fun exploring the world.
Yeah.
Just all over the place. And I'm not normally like that for open world stuff.
I might have to try it.
Download it from my
only-
library. So
Yeah,
and see
the
if
only
you like
game
it.
that really gave me that feel of where I was like excited to explore a lot was probably Far Cry 4,
That is true.
which was years ago.
What is it? Jaden the other day. He likes the game so much, he actually bought it.
Wow.
He actually bought the game because he usually leeches off my library, but he legit paid $60 for it and didn't regret it at all. And you know how stingy he is with money for games and stuff.
Yeah. What is that supposed to mean?
Huh?
I'm just kidding.
I'm comparing him to you a little bit.
Well,
I'm just saying, try it from my library, and if you
I'll try it. Well, actually, this is kind of funny because sometimes in the podcast we'll say, "Oh yeah, we got to try that, we got to play it." Sometimes we don't, and sometimes we do. Which actually, this is kind of like slightly off topic, but last week how we talked about strategy games, we actually played XCOM, which was XCOM 2, which was
XCOM
super
2.
fun.
it's
Yeah.
okay.
It has
It's highly
issues.
RNG based
Yeah.
though.
How do you
There
get
were some
RNG
issues.
in a game like that?
Basically, okay, every single attack you do, there's a percentage of like the distance between you and the person you're attacking. There's also a percentage that goes into the account of what the person's hiding behind. So if they're hiding behind a car, there's a higher percentage you'll hit them because there's holes, there's windows in the car, so you can hit through it. But if they're behind like a brick wall, the percentage drops like massively. So it is a little bit of like strategic play, but when it comes to like sometimes we had two people that were standing right in front of each other, and both of us had this issue where they both missed their shots.
What?
They were standing literally right in front of each other with no cover, and they both missed.
Well, how about so he had a berserker guy, this giant alien, and my guy was behind a car. They were directly parallel to each other. He attacks me like a melee attack, a giant smash on the guy,
Like
and
Hulk.
he misses him.
What?
Yeah, so there was some where it's like, you got to be kidding me.
I know it's sometimes it is fun though.
Yeah, it is
was
really fun.
really fun. It's very strategic. Like I think it was the second or third round we played. It was the what is it? The snowy map, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I thought I was gonna die. I had 3 people left, and you had like 4 or something. And I eventually finally killed your medic. I camped the medic's body so you couldn't revive him.
Yeah.
And then I used my sniper on the cliff to like pick everybody off.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
really cool.
That irritated me because I thought it was all good, and then I just got wrecked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't think strategy games, or there should be any RNG in strategy
well, it
games.
works well. XCOM works really well against AI, but like when we're playing
Yeah.
against each other, I don't want RNG.
Multiplayer strategy games for sure.
Yeah. Which actually, this is also slightly off topic, but I'm slowly getting more people to get Northgard.
You know, I've only played 2 rounds of Northgard.
Really?
Really?
I do want to play it more.
Oh, I love Northgard so much.
Yeah.
I got 2 people to get it the other day.
We
Can
gotta
get more?
all play. How many people can you have? Like 6?
Yeah,
wow.
2v2v2. And then
Having 3 teams is
What's
probably
that?
gonna be
I thought you could have
ridiculous.
you can do 4v4. You can also do 2v. You can do 2v2v2. that would be kind of interesting. That'd be hard.
Yeah.
That'd
4v4 would be
insane.
insane, though.
That would be really
Well,
difficult.
imagine 2v2v2, and then we go each 2 people in different chats.
Ooh.
And so we can't hear what the other
that
people
would
are
be really
talking
fun.
about.
We would
Yeah.
have to be on a team then because we're in the same room.
What? Why is that?
Because we'd hear each other.
Oh,
For
true.
strategizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I'm excited
I
about.
don't know. Northgard is fun.
It is.
Strategy games are definitely like
I'm obsessed with them now, or at least
a
Northgard.
couple of them.
Yeah.
There's some of them that are like. I bet if you went to Hearts of Iron 4, you'd absolutely despise it.
I don't like that.
I don't
format.
like that at all.
Well, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say back to Elden Ring.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I was gonna say.
I wanted to say that the game is getting review bombed again.
Ugh.
Another
It's-
one of these games.
What is it? It's had like 40,000 reviews mixed.
Yeah, mixed reviews.
Something like that, like 50,000. And it actually, I don't know if it hit like a world record or anything like that, but launch day it had almost 800,000 players.
Ooh, that's insane.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Because remember years ago, PUBG I think broke. Well, no. Well, yeah,
It
but
did.
PUBG did break the record of what, over 1 million concurrent players.
Isn't it like 1.2 or something? When
Yeah.
well, Lost Ark recently just broke that.
Really?
Broke the second most. PUBG's still number 1, but Lost Ark is right behind it.
Wow. Lost Ark is massive as well. Wait, what? What do the reviews say? Oh, mixed.
it's 67%
If
of
you scroll down,
56,000.
It's all people complaining about performance.
And then there's a few in there that are like, oh, I don't
Reality
like the
check.
Dark Souls. I don't like Dark
Reality.
Souls.
Wait, did you see that guy reality check for all the
What?
fanboys? Are you serious? We're looking at reviews on Steam for
Yeah.
audio
If
listeners.
you
If
have
you
this on-
don't like the game, don't buy it. Like,
Wow.
how stupid can you be?
The half-hour guessing game.
What?
Look, it's 0.7 hours. 0.7 hours, and he gave it a downvote.
I think with a game this large, right? Because it's pretty large, isn't it?
It's
Like,
massive.
Yeah, you can't leave a review with 0.7 hours.
See, that guy, he has 20 hours in it, and he gave it a bad review, which I'm not a fan of people giving it bad reviews, but like he has his opinion. That's 20 hours.
Yeah, at least
20 hours
something.
is a decent amount of time to spend in a game to give it a review.
So Ben, how is your performance?
It's pretty good. The only time it's been actually bad was during that one boss fight.
Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus.
Yeah, the main reason they're giving these is because of the performance.
Yeah. So, well, the one thing is that with Battlefield 2042, that although I don't think it should have got review bombed, but there were people that were genuinely had issues with it. Like there were a lot of performance issues.
And it was lacking content.
Yeah, it didn't have Levolution really, and it didn't. And there's all these different things, operators that people didn't like.
This is the perfect game with a little bit of unoptimization.
Yeah.
And it's like,
But shouldn't that be kind of normal? Like obviously,
It's day one launch. No
Yeah.
game is perfect on launch.
Exactly.
when it's going to all these different systems with different combined parts, like you can't expect it to have perfect
well,
performance.
even the developers, like they tweeted it out. They also like said it on Steam News and stuff saying this game, what is it? Like, I know there's like issues with the optimization and everything, but we are working on fixing it.
Mhm.
So they are fixing optimization issues.
and especially the Dark Souls developers, like you
Mhm.
know they're gonna get it done,
yes.
which is I don't know. People just like to get mad, which is like
Yeah.
why would you live your life that way?
I don't know.
Like just wanting to get mad at the game release. Like just enjoy the game.
I know.
Like this is one of the games that I was excited for a long time.
Well, I don't care about the reviews. I'm having I'm having so much
Oh,
fun
yeah.
playing it. Whoa,
I
whoa.
thought
sorry.
you were like,
No. Like, I don't know. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to play it, and I don't get that excited for games very often. Like the next game I'm excited for, well, obviously Lego Star Wars.
yeah.
But then The Forest 2, Son of the Forest.
I gotta get on my. I gotta beat God of War. I'll try Elden Ring and then Lego because I want to be ready. I don't want to have anything in the way of playing Forest 2 when that comes
I mean,
out.
as good as
Yes.
God of War is, I'm not actually excited to play it. Like the combat doesn't interest me enough.
Yeah, I think it's a story that's really bringing me along.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. You said the combat. Later on, the combat does change.
It's so repetitive though. That's what I don't like.
it does change actually because I'm further along than you.
It changes
And
even more.
I'm sure because you can now do combos and stuff like that. It's really cool.
More than that. But okay.
Spoiler. You know what's
Well, I'm trying to get you guys to play
yeah.
it.
No, I will. I'll beat it. But
I'm gonna be playing Elden Ring.
But
for a
I
long
know
time.
Jade is not gonna beat
yeah.
it. I mean,
Well, I do want to. I
anytime soon.
actually do want to try Elden Ring now because you guys are hyping it up, and like I really want to try it.
Like from the trailers,
Look at
it
those set pieces.
doesn't do the game a justice for the trailers.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
That's the other thing is that one thing I said this before that's really getting me more drawn to this than something like Dark Souls is that the graphics are really good in the set pieces that you just said, Jay. And in the color palette too. It's a lot more it's not like
brighter.
super bright,
It's
but
brighter.
it's more colorful. It's not as dreary. You know, not that Dark Souls needs to be colorful. It doesn't. But
Well, Dark
for
Souls
me-
as a series is just
It's
like
very gray.
depressing death.
yeah.
Everything is just like gross. I don't know. That's what makes it stand out from
Yeah.
other things.
Going in, I think I only watched one gameplay trailer. Besides that, I didn't watch any dev interviews, no actual reviews.
Yeah.
Didn't have any expectations going into it. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know what to expect. I just knew it was like the Dark Souls series that I love, and it hasn't disappointed me yet.
I think in a lot of ways that's kind of the best way to do it. It's just go in without any expectations and develop your own opinion.
I mean,
Yeah.
apparently they're linked. In a
Oh,
way.
Yeah, this is actually a sequel to Dark Souls.
So, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But it feels so much like Dark Souls 3. Like the interface is practically identical in certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
The movement feels almost the same, except for like some minor tweaks, like you can't roll as quickly as in Dark Souls 3, like after drinking your healing.
Mm-hmm.
And certain things like that to make the game a bit harder, but the enemies in general are pretty easy.
Yeah.
So are the bosses. I mean,
Yeah,
most of the
they're-
bosses are relatively simple and easy. Very easy to control.
You know, I was thinking about this, I think earlier this week. I forget why this came up. Maybe it was because of Elden Ring. Well, that was on Thursday. I forget what it was, but I was thinking about this earlier this week. I feel like a lot of people in our generation, at least, like we grew up playing a game not worrying about optimization. Like we played Roblox on 20 frames or something.
That's true.
And we had a
Yeah.
ton of fun and it didn't matter. But now people are going, and it may even be our generation because I feel like they feel like they're entitled to a game that's perfectly optimized. And it's just not going to be that way.
Well, the thing is, if you think about it this way, obviously people don't really have the money to upgrade to these higher tiered cards, higher tiered PCs, different things like that. But the games are evolving massively and quickly,
yeah.
very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And so if you see all these people, like maybe like 5-6 years ago, when most games ran extremely well on everything that you had,
Yeah.
and they still have the same like parts, maybe a little bit pieces, few of them are upgraded, but games like, what is it, the God of War, I mean, that's obviously optimized, but Jaden, when he was playing it, he was saying how his PC turns into like this, what is it, a jet engine, and it gets really, really hot.
What if it just doesn't run well on AMD cards?
It could be that, but
I never had any issues with that game. It ran amazing for me.
you know
He's got-
why though, right?
Well, I don't know what he has for a card,
He has RX 580.
but I am having performance issues in Elden Ring though.
Well, yeah.
So
but
I don't think it's a per game basis.
that is true. But what I'm trying to say is, I feel like people think that all these games, all these new generation of games, are gonna run perfectly on their old generation hardware. That's what I'm trying to say.
But what I'm saying is, when I was looking through that, people had 3080s, 3090s, and it was still running
not
poorly.
just Elden Ring. I'm just referring to just the next generation of games coming out.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
games are getting better and better graphics every
Exactly,
year.
and it's harder and harder to run. And people aren't upgrading because they don't have the money, and so they get mad at the developers because they're making better games.
Well, I was watching Jaden play it at, I mean, it was about 45 frames, like 40 to 45, but it was a steady 40 to 45.
On a controller, it doesn't feel as bad.
Yeah.
It also would be better if he wasn't streaming, because that drops about 20
Yeah.
frames off.
Yeah. And I mean, at that point, like, it's again, I feel like, you know, we grew up with games being fully optimized for our PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. But when you get into the computer area, it's it takes a bit of time for games to be optimized. A lot of times.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's great when games are optimized right off the bat. It's awesome. It feels amazing. But then again, like Elden Ring, it may not be totally optimized, but you guys are still having a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Years ago, we would play Lego Indiana Jones on a really junky computer, and every once in a while, something would happen where the frame rate would get really smooth, and I would notice that the game would get smooth, but I didn't know what it was. But then it would stop being smooth, and I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, oh, I just want to play the game and have fun with it. I don't care if it runs like butter.
Especially the Lego games. I remember when you like when there's a lot of the Lego the studs around. It just like breaks.
And we would just play Lego Universe on my mom's old laptop.
Oh man, it would be like 15 FPS.
I would put you on the laptop.
Yeah,
though.
you would.
I would get the desktop.
That was mean.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize. I didn't care.
But I would play in the laptop too. I remember playing on the laptop a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We just wanted to have fun.
Yeah. I remember that old Toshiba fat, like red top.
The
one?
toaster.
Oh yeah. No, remember what is it? We had the computer downstairs and
Pirated Minecraft.
You pirated Minecraft, and we were just like, yeah, Minecraft. That was funny.
The only time I ever pirated Minecraft was on mobile. I got like an APK file that worked.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, that was easy to do.
Yeah. Well,
Was easy to do.
I don't think they support APKs anymore. Actually,
I'm
they
not
do,
sure.
but they do have a new system file type. I forget.
I don't know.
different than
I
APK.
never pirated anything. I'd never.
Well, I did when I was younger and didn't have money.
Well, yeah, of course, but I
I mean,
I
that's,
was
that's
probably
not
just,
an argument for pirating, but
Yeah.
I was just not smart enough to do it, I guess, or I was just I don't know.
Well, now, I pirated a few things. But
Well, we're sort of like telling it.
well, this was years ago.
FBI open up.
But now when I hear like some people like in our Cubold Gaming Discord, and they'll say like, you know who?
Yes.
They'll say like, oh, I got this game. We're like, how'd you get that game? I thought you don't have money. And then we realize that they pirate it. Like, I actually don't support that at all.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. You're taking away money from the developers, and you're not supporting like an ecosystem that benefits the gaming industry in general.
Yeah.
And it's just sketchy.
It
Yeah.
is
You get
sketch.
caught.
You get viruses.
Yeah,
from the weird
viruses.
sites that you go to and stuff. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, the Terraria update. Wait, what are you saying?
I was just reading the
Elden Ring.
Yeah, we have really weird notes here. They're not going to be up on stream.
Did we talk about Lost Ark a little bit?
We briefly mentioned it.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have.
You want to pull it up on Steam charts, Ben?
Yeah.
It's still like top 5, I think.
It might be. I'm guessing second right now.
I don't think any of us have played it, right?
No.
No, I've
But it's
thought about
massive.
downloading it, but it's like 70 gigs, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's-
Almost 880,000 playing 45 minutes ago.
All-time peak is 1.3 million.
Yeah.
Well, what's crazy is
That's a lot
what
of
is it?
booty ads.
Was it this Lost Ark's a free game, right? Elden Ring had almost 800,000, and it's a $60 game,
Yeah,
which is crazy.
that is crazy. People
But-
are hyped for it.
Yeah.
It kind of tarnishes the what?
Oh, in Elden Ring, you're called a tarnished.
Oh, it kind of tarnishes the I don't know how to say it, like the wholesomeness of the hype when people just review bomb it for performance.
Yeah.
It makes the community look bad.
Yeah,
I would have never guessed it was getting mixed.
I would
it.
say like I think Dark Souls 3 got very positive.
Yeah, Mr. Ron texted me yesterday and said Elden Ring is incredible. That's all he said.
Yeah.
It's just like everyone who's played it has loved it so far.
Yeah.
This isn't a Battlefield situation where it's like
No.
you have to kind of reach to like certain things about it.
yeah.
I'm not reaching anything.
There's
for this.
nothing bad about it other than optimization, and I wouldn't give it a bad review because of optimization.
I'm sure there are some negatives, but I'm just enjoying it, so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not thinking about that.
I definitely have to try it. Well, what's did we check Elden Ring's all-time peak? Or are you doing that now?
Elden Ring's all-time peak was like I have it pulled up.
Almost 800,000 playing right now.
Oh my. The peak was 861,000 and there's 782,000 still playing now. So it's
Wait,
really
that's
kind of
playing right now. I mean, it's a Saturday actually.
well, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's that's surprising to see a consistent number so close to the all-time peak.
I mean, that many people playing right now. How is it still mixed reviews?
Hey,
That's
Ben,
almost a
look
million
up
people.
Dark Souls, like this whole series on Steam charts.
What are you thinking?
Dark Souls 3 is the most, and it'll probably have like
Dark Souls Remastered, I think, is the least. Because there's still a bigger community in Dark Souls 2 though, which is surprising.
Might have 10K.
Dark Souls,
not even.
Yeah, 3,000.
All-time peak 24,000.
Wow.
Well, it's Dark Souls remastered.
That was 3.
That's Dark Souls 3.
Oh no, that's
all-time
130,000 all-time peak.
Wow, Elden Ring destroyed that number.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Dark Souls 3, so I'm not like
Dark Souls 3 is amazing.
fanboying for Dark Souls 3 for Elden Ring. I wasn't expecting it to be exactly like it.
Wow.
Well,
That's crazy.
It's actually insane.
The
Yeah.
hype around it's insane. What's Dark Souls 2 been?
Probably like, well, actually,
No,
did
it's
people
more than
know-
Dark Souls remastered. I guarantee it.
Ben, what about Cyberpunk? I'm curious.
Oh, it's not more than Dark Souls
12,000 was the
remastered.
all-time peak.
That's
Ben, you
called
could
the
just
first
search it
sin, so that's
at
not
the
the
top.
original.
Oh, okay.
Because wait, Dark Souls remastered and Dark Souls Scholar of the First Sin, those are the second generations of the games after the original.
Click on it, Ben. What was
Because
its all-time peak?
their graphics are a little updated.
Pretty close, actually.
So what? So 830,000 people all-time peak for Cyberpunk. What was Elden Ring?
850, I think. 860.
So it beat out Cyberpunk.
That's mind-blowing. Because Cyberpunk has been hyped for like a decade.
Yeah.
yeah, but so has the next FromSoft game though.
How long is
not a
Elden-
decade.
Actually, no,
like
yeah,
3
you're right.
years,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
Yeah, when was the 2016 was Dark Souls 3?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it's 8
So
years ago.
5 years.
Good for them. I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they're working to fix these issues. It's just
That happens.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That always happens.
It's a launch. You're gonna get glitches. Like
I can't think of any game that we complained about unless it was really bad on launch that had issues. Like, can you think of any? Unless they
on
were
launch,
Unplayable.
we
I think
never
there might have been one that was.
bought like No Man's Sky or Cyberpunk
No.
or anything on
No.
launch.
I think Sam bought that on launch, didn't he? Or no?
no. I think Brian owns it now, but I don't know if he plays it.
I don't know. We've always dealt with the issues. I mean,
Yeah.
multiplayer games will always have server issues day one.
Yeah,
It's just-
yeah. Like when we usually always get COD on launch or whatever, and there's always server issues, spawning issues as well. But we still have fun with it.
There usually are graphical issues and
Yeah.
stuttering and all those things.
Yeah, like I guarantee it. The people that gave it a bad review aren't the ones playing it right now.
Oh yeah.
It's the people that are enjoying it, the ones that are actually like almost 800,000.
I mean, how many reviews total is that?
It's
67,000.
something thousand.
Yeah. That's nowhere near the amount of people who buy it. I bet most of these people won't even review it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna review it when I beat it.
I probably will.
I'm gonna give
and
it
I
a
don't
good
usually
review because I
review
want to
Steam
help.
games.
I want to help with the positives. I usually I do that. If I want to help with the positive reviews, I just throw a positive review up there and just have a meme thing in there.
I know we're focusing a lot on Elden Ring today, but there's just a lot of
it's
good stuff about
huge.
it.
It's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, biggest news right now.
It gives me this feeling of like of excitement that there's this new world to explore.
It
new
gives
things
us
to do.
the same feeling that Dark Souls gave us,
But we never were there for the launch of Dark Souls 3.
which you never got that feeling you wanted to speed run through it. But
I haven't beat it yet.
Which you can make those the dungeons totally optional in Elden Ring. If you really just wanted to speedrun it, you could.
Yeah. Well, I think this one I might want to explore. Just by the way, you're
you're
guys are
gonna
describing
want
it.
to explore.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like Breath of the Wild, which I haven't played yet. I might get an emulator to play that.
Speaking of which,
borrow our Switch.
I played
borrow
Breath of
the
the
Switch.
Wild, I think 4 times, and that's locked at 30 frames.
Huh.
And so it was just a good game. It was steady, so I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me.
But that's locked at 30 frames.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Switch? Probably. I mean, isn't it 720p on the non-docked?
I think it's a little higher than 720, but less than 1080. It's like 960p or something.
Which actually, it's kind of funny that we got on the Switch because the Steam Deck is now out, and I think there are now reviews for it. But I don't know the general.
I don't either,
All I know
public
is
opinion.
that Linus Tech Tips loves it.
That's probably a decent sign, a
So-
good sign.
I usually trust Linus for stuff.
Exactly.
I don't think there's anything I've disagreed with him on.
Yeah, nothing that I would know too much about, to be
Yeah.
honest.
'Cause he's
but
not super biased about anything.
if he doesn't like something, he says it.
Yeah.
So it's like he
Yeah.
has a good way of showing things off.
I guess people are using the Steam Deck as an emulation system mainly. Because you can throw like Nintendo 64 emulators, Game Boy, DS, like anything you want onto there.
Switch.
Yeah, if you really wanted. I don't know how that would run on there,
Yeah.
but for emulation, that seems like the perfect device.
Yeah.
Didn't we say that could even replace like a laptop and be cheaper?
Oh yeah,
Like,
It
obviously-
can.
Yeah, 'cause
Definitely
you
can.
Well, for gaming.
Yeah, I mean, technically, it would be it would somewhat be a laptop. It would be like a Switch and a gaming desktop. Because when you dock it, you'll need like a monitor and stuff.
Because you can connect keyboard and mice to it too,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
I'm looking at an article from CNET right now. Their dislikes are storage, battery life, big and heavy, and low res display. Those are all things you would expect from a handheld, though.
Yeah, I mean, look
What?
at that. That's beautiful. Ugh.
Well,
That's a
low
gorgeous
res.
system.
If it was a higher res, it would get hotter.
Yeah.
It would run worse. You'd get, I don't know. It's just there's so many.
It's
pros to
720p,
having-
right?
It's yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's 720.
I'm totally fine with 720 on that low of a screen.
Exactly, because it's so small to where you won't really notice it. When you dock it, it's 1080.
Yeah, it's very condensed.
So
right?
it's
'Cause-
yeah.
Apparently the dock is not out yet.
Oh, really?
They didn't release it on launch.
Which I mean, that's not really a bad thing.
Wait. Shouldn't it? I mean, shouldn't it come with a dock? I mean, that's,
No, you have to buy the dock separately.
Oh.
It's a separate thing.
How much is that going to be?
No idea.
Hmm.
But I don't have an issue with that.
But even then, buying a dock separately would still be cheaper than a gaming laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And more accessible.
Even if you got the
yeah.
650,
Even
which
if you
is
got-
crazy.
yeah.
I paid almost $1,000 for this laptop.
Yeah.
And this thing's probably better than my laptop.
I wouldn't say that.
Really?
No. If you drop the resolution down on there, you'd probably get way better stuff.
Oh, true.
But
It
It's
depends
a
on what your
handheld.
purposes are. Like, if you go
Yeah.
traveling a lot and you're in the car, like, obviously you're going to want to probably get this.
yeah, and if you have other friends who have that or have laptops,
Yeah.
you
you
go
can-
over their house.
Not like a
Yeah.
LAN party, but like a Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm kind of hoping we do that in the future. Just like all play stuff together, like Gary's Mod or something.
That
That'd be
would be
awesome.
sick.
Cause like I have
Or
my gaming laptop.
Elden Ring. You could probably play Elden Ring on this thing.
Yeah.
I bet you could.
You can. It's one
Yeah,
of
you-
the,
you
it's
can
one
play
of the
Red Dead on
supported
it.
games.
The people play
yeah.
Red Dead on it. It's crazy.
How well did it run?
I'm not 100% sure.
It's one of the featured on their thing.
Red Dead, yeah.
No, Elden Ring.
Oh, Elden Ring, yeah.
Hitman would be
God of War.
sick to play on that.
It would, but it'd be very odd.
What is up with?
I've played the entire Hitman series on keyboard and mouse, and it'd be very odd getting used to controller.
Terraria would
It
be.
is third person though, and I prefer third person games on controller.
Yeah, but you have to be accurate. Hitman is one of
Yeah.
those games where you need like precise aiming.
But it has the trackpads for that.
True,
I wonder how
actually,
those
yeah,
work.
true.
like in terms of accuracy.
They're very accurate.
Oh, Terraria would be amazing on there.
Hades would
Like
be sick.
little games like Gunfire Reborn and Hades, Stardew. I mean, Stardew's are on Switch and mobile and stuff.
Obviously, the easier the game is to run, the longer you could play it for.
Risk of Rain, all those games would be
Oh,
amazing on
Cuphead.
there.
Cuphead would be such a cool game to play on that.
Speaking of which, the Risk of Rain DLC comes out 1st of March. I'm
That's
definitely
like,
gonna get that.
That's like in like 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Risk of Rain too.
I see Cuphead, which did you guys? I actually watched the whole Cuphead show.
I didn't watch
in
the
one
show.
sitting.
I watched
saw a couple
you watch a
episodes.
couple episodes.
Yeah, it's actually. I mean, okay, so I know Zevi and Jaden were like, "Oh, the voices are annoying," but I mean, I never played the game, and I enjoyed the show.
The
It was-
game has no voices.
yeah, well, I don't know. It's just kind of like
So-
it's a cute little show. I mean, some parts were really funny.
We were laughing at parts of it.
some of it's really weird.
With that weird guy, the Kettle or whatever he was.
Yeah,
It was so
Papa
weird.
Kettle.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
watch all of them?
No, but I've played the game.
Oh, I didn't know anything about the game.
Basically the show takes all the characters from the game and turns it into a show.
I liked it.
There
I
was
mean,
this one episode where the Kettle thought they were trying to kill him.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he like set up all these military booby traps in the
What?
house and he was trying to kill the boys.
Okay, it's nothing like the game then.
No, it's like,
no.
what do you compare it to?
I don't. It's a lot like it's kind of got that weird like aspect of some of what SpongeBob does, like the and it does like an all detailed like
Oh yeah.
it does some stuff like that. I don't even know. It's kind of like a Cartoon Network show. Ben, what do you
Yeah.
think? Did you watch any? Because Ben watches cartoons all the time.
I watched it when you were watching it.
What do you think? What would you compare it to most like?
Yeah, probably SpongeBob. Just the actions they do, just the random stuff.
Yeah, and I think some of the voice actors from SpongeBob are in it as well.
Huh.
Like I heard Patrick at one point. I think.
Really?
Yeah,
It's funny.
but
Yeah, I
it's a
thought it
good
was
show.
kind of funny actually. I don't watch a lot of cartoons,
Yeah.
but
I wish there was more.
What is it? There's apparently
seasons.
free DLC for Cuphead coming out in June.
Oh yeah.
It's free, first of all, which is huge. And it adds new islands.
I don't know how the game works.
So basically, the game itself has 3 islands. So you start on the first island called Inkwell Island 1 or something. And actually, I think it's 2 islands. 2 islands. Inkwell Island 1 and 2. Or is there 3? I don't know. I haven't played the game in a bit. But basically, each island, you need to kill or eliminate each of the... What is it? The bosses, which aren't necessarily bad.
Yeah.
They're just... They have a soul contract for
With the
Satan.
devil, yeah. That's how the show. Yeah.
Yeah, and basically you kill them and you get their soul contract. And once you get all the soul contracts for one island, you can move on to the next one. But in this new DLC, they're adding like 2 new islands, which is like doubling the amount of time that you can play the game. Ton of new bosses. A new playable character, which is Chalice Lady, which was in the show.
Chalice Lady.
The lady something Chalice.
At the last
The golden
episode?
chalice. Was it the last episode?
The one that looks like Cuphead or Mug.
Yeah, but it's the girl.
Yeah, yeah,
She's gonna be a new playable character with new powers.
yeah.
They're gonna add new all sorts of new attacks. I don't know. It's gonna be cool.
It's kind of exciting. You know what? I just thought of this now. I think Cuphead. I mean, this is just my personal opinion because I never played the game necessarily, but I think Cuphead is probably one of the most successful adaptations. Probably because they did a show. Well, actually, there's Witcher, which I think was very well received. I've never seen it.
Well, it's a very unique style of game. It's like based on, if you've never seen Cuphead before, but pull up a trailer or something for it. It's based on like the 1940s, 1950s cartoon style, which is very different.
It's like the old Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, exactly.
Type stuff.
But it's like, it came out like 4 or 5 years ago. But look, overwhelmingly positive.
Yeah.
It's like, it's insane.
Wow, that's loud.
That is loud.
That is very
Nice,
loud.
Ben.
No, we don't need. Yeah.
that's because of the headphone amp.
Ben.
I turned it
My
down.
ears.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, you don't need to play the video. You just show them pictures. But
Wow.
I don't know. It's a very cool and different game. If you like boss rush games, which is like,
It's very difficult as well, isn't it?
it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
The art style is the main selling point
It is, yeah.
because they actually had to draw every frame of those things.
Yeah, it's
out.
hand drawn.
Crazy. I think this just also goes to show that if you're gonna do a game to film or TV show adaptation, TV show is the way to go because there's just so much in each game. Like I know the Uncharted movie just came out, and although a lot of casual people liked it, like people that didn't play the games, people that did play the games were kind of turned off by Tom Holland being Drake because a lot of people say he doesn't encapsulate Drake or Nathan Drake at all. Like he just seems like a totally different character.
Yeah, Jaden and I have never played the games before, so we don't entirely know. If we watch the movie, we probably like it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
but
probably like it for the big set piece type
Yeah, but-
action movie.
But if we played the games, we probably feel differently.
I think the way people like said it, and I haven't seen it yet, but I think I'd probably agree on this, is that the way it seems is like it was an action movie that took some inspiration from the games, but they just slapped Uncharted name on it. Like it's just an action movie where they try to find treasure or whatever.
Huh.
It seems like they do that a lot with
They
video
do.
game stuff.
Like I know there was a Resident Evil Raccoon City movie that came out.
There was a show that
The
I was
cartoon?
that looked interesting.
New?
Like last year or two. I think it was
It's
called
animated.
Oh.
It was animated, but it was like realistic animation,
Yeah.
which is kind of odd. But
Yeah, well, there was a live action movie that came out like a couple months ago. Or maybe it was a month
Really?
ago,
Oh, I
yeah.
don't know.
And it they did not get good reviews.
I don't
know
think
the-
those ever do well.
what is it? The
No.
show was based off of Resident Evil 2, the remake,
Yeah.
which is really cool because that was a really good game.
Yeah. I think just doing shows are the best way to do it because you can't get a 20 to 40 hour game's worth of story and content in like an hour movie.
It's
hour
like
and a half.
It's like what is it? The Assassin's Creed movie or the Warcraft movie.
Yeah.
Although I
I did
like
like
the
the
Warcraft.
Warcraft. Yeah,
that was a
that
good
was-
movie.
Although we never played the games, or at least I
Well,
didn't.
I think it's a prequel and it was like setting
Yeah.
stuff up for
I did
it,
like
but,
it, though.
It
I liked
was
that
good.
movie.
But like the Assassin's Creed movie was just
It just wasn't a well-made movie.
No.
But and plus, wasn't it like once they went back in time, everybody spoke Spanish, which isn't an issue that much, but we don't know Spanish too well, and so it was
No,
like,
I never thought that was an issue. It just wasn't a good movie.
yeah,
The action scenes are kind of weird.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Bioshock movie is on
Oh
here.
yeah, that was announced I think a few weeks ago, which
I don't know how I feel about
I'm
that.
like, there's a part of me that has hope and is excited for it, but then I'm like, also I don't trust game to movie adaptations. Although it would be, you know, the first Bioshock game was probably the one of the best stories I've ever played in my life.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And it's one of those things where that would be amazing to see on the big screen, but it's also worrying.
well, either they make it exactly the same, or they switch it up
Yeah.
because there's like no in between.
Mm-hmm.
I can already see this not doing well though,
Yeah.
because like I could see that when they do the trailers and they show the Big Daddy for the first time.
That's going to be the big pull for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's probably what they're gonna do first. Release a trailer with the Big Daddy in it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I don't see it doing.
Just
very
thinking
well.
about it, yeah. I just don't think it. And they have to get the right actors, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the main character didn't even speak in Bioshock, so how are they gonna do that?
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
I don't know. It might be just a story in Rapture, if anything,
Yeah. I mean, well,
which might be interesting.
yeah, if they place it in Rapture and then do like a side story, that would be really cool. Where they can kind of have freedom to do what they want within the timeline of the story.
What if they do a story about like
Frank
Yeah.
Fontaine.
Frank Fontaine or
Ah.
Elizabeth?
Maybe, but
I think
her
Frank
story-
Fontaine would be really cool. to
That
do a
would
story
be.
on.
Elizabeth's story is kind of concluded.
That is true. Well, kind of. I mean,
I don't think it would be good to do a movie about that.
yeah, I could see that.
But yeah, Frank Fontaine or even Andrew Ryan.
Yeah,
There is an entire prequel book about Andrew Ryan building Rapture.
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Although that's before the fall, so it's kind of like
Yeah, but
I
it
don't know.
could be interesting.
I'm
Like-
wondering what they're gonna do with the new Bioshock that's coming out. Which I
I've
mean,
heard so many rumors about that I don't even know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's just let it sit for a while, and then
Well,
when they finally release the trailer,
they've
just
done underwater, they've done sky. I mean, what
Some people said
says
Arctic. Someone said
Arctic?
space.
Yeah. I don't know.
although I mean, if they did a space one, it could be cool.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know. I feel like Arctic would be cooler if they make it creepy.
Yeah. How about
I was just remembering Soma. It wasn't really Arctic,
Ooh.
but Soma was a good game.
It was. I love Soma. The ending was just like
I want to have someone else play that.
just to see the reaction to the ending.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oof.
Ben, we're gonna have you play it.
And Ben would not be able to finish it. Maybe.
It's not scary at all, Ben.
Oh yeah,
I have
totally.
no idea. I've never seen gameplay of it.
Well, you gotta play it now.
Oh, that's even better.
How about Terraria update?
Yeah, I mentioned that a teeny bit earlier. So since Terraria won
Terraria?
the Labor of Love update on Steam, they decided they wanted to make another update. Wait, did I say Labor of Love update on Steam? It's
I
an
don't
award.
know what you said.
Yeah, award.
But they wanted to make a new update to thank their fans, kind of. So they're planning a lot of different stuff with it. A lot of optimizations to certain weapons, a couple new bosses, probably a lot of new items too. But they haven't released those new items yet. But they have released. I saw you spill that water.
Yeah, I know.
They have released the gameplay changes they're making. Like certain weapons are getting increased damage. I think the biggest thing is they're really buffing the melee class even more.
That's good. But what is that one sword?
The Zenith.
The Zenith.
It's a combination of all the swords in the game.
Oh yeah.
And it's like it's crazy. Have you seen gameplay of it? It's
I think
crazy.
you guys might have.
It's like
You guys told me about
it's
it
a
before.
giant like tornado of swords. It's crazy.
And then you also said that. What about
Yeah.
Terraria 2 or
so
something?
Redigit, the developer, tweeted something random about Terraria, but he set his location as Terraria 2: The New Age. So he's literally teasing Terraria 2 just casually.
That's awesome.
And he hasn't said anything else about it, as far as I know. So he's just throwing it out there for interested people to pick up on.
Yeah, that's sick.
Nothing official yet, but that could be pretty cool.
He's like the lead developer or something?
Yeah.
What is Sifu?
Sifu. It's
I've been seeing that everywhere, but I don't know
honestly,
what it is.
I don't think any of us would be a huge fan of it. It's the reason I put it on there was just because it was a big thing. It's a martial arts game.
Sifu.
And it's
Oh, I've seen this.
it reminds me of like I feel like it would be cool if they made it like a Daredevil game.
What do you mean?
Like
Like the show?
if they take the main person you are, and throw a Daredevil costume on you, it would be so cool for me. If that's what it looked like. But since it's martial arts, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of how
I
it
see what
looks.
you mean.
Like the way the combat looks is how Daredevil fights. And so it's cool, but
Yeah, I've seen it before. Is it out?
it is out. It's been out for a week or two, I think.
There's some weird mechanic with it. Like you increase in age as your run goes on. I don't even know how it works.
Huh.
Yes.
Oh wait, what type of game is it? Is it Rogue?
No,
Roguelike?
it's not. It's a story based.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but I was watching someone play it, and like they would like start at age 22, and they're like, I want to beat this before age 50. And like, I don't even know how it works. It's odd.
I mean, it looks cool, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's any of
I don't
our
think
types of
yeah,
games.
I don't think any of us would probably play it.
It looks like that one other game, Ashen.
Not Ashen. No, Absolver. You're
Absolver?
thinking
Yeah.
of. It's like a very hand-to-hand combat type of style game.
Yeah,
Which is,
with an interesting art style.
yeah.
Wait, Jay, did you try Boundary?
I didn't.
The alpha?
Boundary
Oh,
is so cool.
that was so fun. Love that game.
Basically,
I may have downloaded it.
yeah, you said you downloaded it last night, but basically what this game is it's a space FPS. Reminds us a lot of Rainbow Six in the way it works, but you're in 0G.
Why is the music? Why does it always turn on?
Autoplay.
I don't know. No, but basically you're in 0G and there's like no bullet drop. The bullets just go straight. And you can choose between 3 classes that are currently in the game. There's probably going to be more later on when the game fully releases. But I don't know, the game is just really smooth with everything, how it works. Like when you get near an object, you kind of just you land on it and you kind of like have like magnetic feet and you can walk on it, or you can jump off and go 0G and like float around.
That sounds sick.
I think
And
what else?
then-
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Q and E lets you spin around, so there's no definite ground. It's wherever you're looking, that's where you're going.
Yeah, a lot of times when I run into Ben when he's on the other team, he'll be like upside down and I'd be right side up because we're floating, and it'd just be such an awkward fight because we're trying to like.
Yeah,
it was
he's
cool
from
that-
below,
yeah.
but Caleb sees him from up above, but it's to below to Caleb and it's
Yeah.
above for Ben. It's like really
It's almost
trippy.
disorienting sometimes, but they do it very well.
There is this one game on VR. I think it was called Lone Echo. It was a 0G game. You're in a space station, but it was one of the coolest 0G things
Was that
I've
the
ever
sport
seen.
one where you have the ball? and
There
you
is a
throw it-
free one.
No, that's called Echo VR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's based off of the paid game for it. The way you move is so cool. Like you grab the wall and push off of it. Now, if you can deal with the motion sickness, it's one of the most fun VR experiences you can have.
because you're floating, literally.
Yeah, like you
Is it
actually.
a shooter?
No, it's not.
I don't think so. But you actually feel like you're flying.
You actually feel like
It
you're
really makes
fucking
you feel like Batman. No, but it really makes you feel like you're in 0G.
Well, it's VR, so you can say it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's the one time I would say that about a game. Like you actually feel like you're in 0G.
Or yeah, like you're Batman.
But any type of like
Batman 0G.
unique game that's like different, it stands out.
yeah.
Like Boundary, obviously, you can see the guy streaming it.
That
Like,
looks.
he
it's
like
so fun.
flips.
Yeah.
He flips it.
He's got the AK, I think.
and you kind of use the debris as a cover, and you push around. And
I'm curious to see where this, eventually when it comes out, I'm curious to see where this lies, because I really enjoyed the 6v6 mode, or maybe it's 5v5, where you have one life.
you have
And
one life. Yeah.
I don't think it was necessarily like search and destroy.
No. It was just eliminate the other team.
Yeah, which I really liked that mode.
The only thing that we don't like about it is the reviving system for that.
That bothers me.
Because like,
Wait, in Boundary?
yeah, there's a revive system for at least. I mean, nobody uses it in the domination mode, but everybody uses it in the purge mode. Which, if you're a sniper and you literally kill somebody like right after they spawn, the person can just go right up to them, revive them, and they have full health again.
I don't like that. I didn't like it because there would be times where there'd be a couple people back in their base, and you would kill one. It wouldn't matter because they would just keep reviving each other.
Huh.
That's the one thing that I don't like about it.
That's why I prefer playing the domination mode, because it's more of like just a fight, and you could respawn and you experiment with different guns and stuff. It's really cool.
It is really fun though, but I'm curious to see where. I wonder if there's going to be like esports for it. It just depends on how.
I guarantee there's gonna be esports.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna put some sort of mode in where you have to blow something up.
Yeah.
And you have to like put C4 on this thing and then kind of like search and destroy.
I just wonder how people are gonna, like, eventually, if it's gonna become like a big thing, or if
Well,
it's.
Jaden and I were saying when we were playing it the other day, we said if it's like less than $30, we're definitely getting it when it comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a paid game?
No, we don't know.
Oh.
We don't know if it's gonna be
Is it
paid
gonna have
or
a
free.
story?
I don't know how that would work.
I actually don't. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, what is this going to be?
It's
Is it just gonna be
it's
multiplayer?
multiplayer focused.
Hmm.
So
To me, it seems like it's just going to be one of those random shooters on Steam. I don't think it's
Yeah.
going to have a huge community. It'll be like those random World War II shooters.
Yeah.
What it feels like Rainbow Six when you play it though. It feels different.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like, I don't know. If it doesn't have a lot of content, it will just become one of those random shooters.
It'll be like Insurgency kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wait,
Insurgency's a fun game, but it's just another shooter on Steam.
Yeah.
That is true.
Ben, can you look up Boundary on Steam charts? Would it be on Steam charts?
I don't know. It's the demo, so I'm not sure.
I'm kind of curious to see if there were a lot of people playing it.
600. I mean, it's a demo and it's
Yeah.
free, but I mean, not a lot of people know about it.
All-time peak.
It's not like showing up on front page of Steam and stuff. But
I guess we'll have to wait and see where it goes.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a cool concept.
it definitely is trippy when you play it. So
It's fun though. I like it.
It's like Space Engineers.
Yeah, Space Engineers is weird too.
The only thing I remember about Space Engineers is when I was stuck on a planet and I ended up dying because some guy killed me, or me and you were killing each other. Ben.
Yeah.
I would like to turn on the backpack and then fly into Ben and kill him, or fly into other people. Because you just hit them fast enough and you both die.
Isn't there like a really dedicated Space Engineers community that like have
Yeah.
servers and
Yeah, Space Engineers is pretty big.
yeah?
It's a small community
Well,
of really
It's like
dedicated fans.
Rust in space, but way bigger, where you can go to different planets.
Yeah, and the building is way more advanced.
yeah, I've only ever seen gameplay. I've never tried it myself.
I think it's too
That's not bad actually. I mean,
Wow.
that's more than Dark Souls.
11,000 people playing right now.
Well, I feel like with these types of games, you have more playability. I mean, although Dark Souls is very replayable, this you can have unlimited amount of stuff.
This is the type of game that you go to the reviews and people have like 5,000 hours in.
Yeah, exactly. There are a few people that do Dark Souls like that, but like those are usually speedrunners that do that.
Yeah.
That have like 2,000 hours in Dark Souls.
Yeah. Dark Souls 3 I have 100 something hours in.
Yeah.
How many do you have in it? Like what was the Dark Souls you played the most?
Dark Souls 3. I have 130 something hours in
Huh.
Dark Souls 3.
why does it have so many trailers?
Dark Souls, I actually have the least amount of hours in Dark Souls 1. I have more hours in Dark Souls 2 than I do in 1.
You played it twice.
I played
played
Dark
with
Souls.
Brian.
I played Dark Souls 1 like 5 times.
Maybe it's just a shorter game.
How many hours has that been?
2,298.
Yep.
So many.
No, Dark Souls 2 is extremely long. There's so much content in 2.
Hmm.
I have a couple hundred in this, but it was a while ago.
Some guys talking about propaganda in the game.
What?
How does that make sense?
What?
340 or 380 hours? Yes.
1,000 hours.
It's usually what you see.
Yep.
The people who played a ton, they just say like, good game.
Like
Yeah.
4 hours and they have like an essay. Like,
Some guy plays it for 0.4 hours and then leaves like 10 paragraph
Yeah.
negative review.
well, the thing is, when it comes to reviews, depending on the game, you don't get certain things until later, like 10, 20, maybe even 30 hours in. So people that like put reviews out in less than 5 hours, I feel, shouldn't even leave a review at that point. Because like, either give it a good review or just don't review it.
For people like that, it's like watching part of the pilot of a new show and then saying the whole show is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't even finish the pilot episode. They don't even get far enough to see what it's fully about. Then they say the game or the show sucks without even experiencing half of it.
Yeah. And those people are more likely to leave a review than people that enjoy because they're too busy having fun with the game.
Exactly.
I only left one review and I deleted it because it was for that profile thing, the Steam profile
Oh,
thing.
really?
Yeah.
I have like 8 or 9 reviews for games that I've really enjoyed playing. But usually I just say hot or booty or something weird like that in the description.
What is it?
6,000 hours.
5,000?
This is 6,000.
6,000.
6,000 in space engineers?
Guy's 2,000. Guy on the right has 1,000.
That's
I guess
insane.
people enjoy that game a little bit.
Yeah.
6,000 hours.
4,000.
How many days is that?
3,000.
I
3,000.
don't know.
Wait, Ben, check
hour
what is
is a
it?
day
Dying Light
converter.
2. Check how many people are playing Dying Light 2 on Steam charts. I'm curious. I feel like Dying Light 2 is one of those games that was like really hyped for the first week.
That's
Oh,
Dying Light
12,000. That's one.
Oh, it's one?
I
Still a
guarantee.
lot
I
for
guarantee there's
one.
more people that are playing 2. Right? Yeah, 42,000. Yeah, it's relatively new.
That did pretty well, right? Considering
It did, yeah. And I don't know why people were really mad about it. I mean, the story was but the gameplay makes up for it. So
well, it's got 79% or good review or whatever. What is
Yeah.
that?
I'm actually surprised it's higher than Elden Ring.
what?
I'm surprised that it's higher rated than Elden Ring.
That's crazy.
Well, which is weird.
I still
Yeah.
can't believe 782,000 people playing right now. That's insane.
By the way, 6,000 hours is 250 days.
It's almost a year.
It's so much time.
I think
So
it was. I forgot what game it was, but I saw someone with 14,000 hours in the game.
It's
that
probably
can't be real.
it's probably like
oh, it was Dota.
yeah. I was gonna say
It was the person leaving it on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The walking simulator reviews where there's like 3,000 hours.
oh
Well, yeah, but that's
I know.
they also leave that on too. So
Brian.
Who even has the time to leave a computer on for that long, though?
Brian.
you can have a game running at all times just in the background.
Brian has talked about running.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know if he plays it. That was a terrible voice crack, but does
I
he
bet
even,
he doesn't. I bet
does
he
he
stopped
even
playing
play
it.
it? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm trying to think anything else that
I
we
think
have.
that's coming to the end.
Well, Destiny 2 Witch Queen, but we don't really know too much about it, other than the fact that people actually kind of like this. The last 2 DLCs for Destiny 2 were
Horizon Forbidden West.
not good. Wow, you just cut me off while I was...
Sorry, you were quiet, so I thought you were done. Sorry, I'm out of it today.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
really out of it.
Well, no, I was saying, what is it? Witch Queen actually got good reviews, apparently.
You said it's only like 12 hours of gameplay.
for just the campaign part.
How many
There's-
after that?
Well, I don't know, but there's obviously the gear that you can what is it? You can go for. There's the open world sections that you can explore.
This is off topic, but what's up with the lion thing in Elden Ring?
We haven't probably gotten to it yet.
Oh, I've seen it everywhere. There's like a furry dude on the loading screen. He's like a wolf.
What?
Oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
Oh, okay.
Like what is it? Later on, like randomly this guy came up to me and he's like, here, use this gesture whenever you hear this wolf noise. in this certain area. And so I went to the area. I heard the wolf noise, and I did the snap with the gesture or whatever. This wolf dude came out and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you a quest," and I got a quest for him. And I was just like, "What is going on?"
Huh.
The cool stuff like that. I like Elden Ring.
Yeah. But you said Horizon Forbidden West
Yeah.
has some performance issues?
I think on the first couple days it was on PS5 there was some sort of like memory leak or GPU leakage something. I forgot what it was, but basically people would have to restart their games like every like 30 minutes because it would get extremely laggy and hot.
This is PS5 only, right?
It's PS4 too, but it's probably runs really badly on PS4.
Probably. Huh.
But other than that, people say that the game is really, really good.
Yeah.
The story is Kind of the first one's story was too. But
There's like no reason to buy a PlayStation anymore just for the exclusives.
yeah.
Unless you want to play Bloodborne.
Well, yeah, but then there's really not much of a story to that game. I mean, there is a story to it, but like you play it for the gameplay. Like God of War, you play for the gameplay and story. It's a mix.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Last of Us, you play for the gameplay and story. But for games like Horizon, you usually just play that for the gameplay.
I'm really curious to see how many more people bought it on Steam than on PlayStation.
What?
Horizon Zero Dawn, the first one.
I know there's a lot of people that had it on PlayStation and bought it on PC because they knew it was going to be better. Which at first it was
That's probably why they're doing the timed exclusive.
that was a messy thing. That was a messy launch.
It was.
I could see that number possibly being really close. The amount of people that bought on Steam versus PlayStation, because there's a way bigger. Well, actually, I don't know. I would say a way bigger Steam community than there is a PlayStation, but actually, I'm not entirely sure about that.
That's probably. I mean,
Well, the people that play on Steam probably have more.
well, the thing is, people that are on PlayStation most likely have Steam accounts. Just like think about it. Like if they have a PlayStation, they probably have a PC and they've probably signed up for Steam.
Possibly, because also PlayStation, that's a big gift item that parents give to their kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think that people on Steam probably have more money to spend than the demographic on PlayStation, just because usually that's probably younger people.
Yeah.
So
So I saw this video. It was so funny. He was flaming Xbox users because like I don't know who it was, but he was like, "Why would you buy an Xbox? Like why? Other than the fact that you have friends on your Xbox,
Yeah.
there's no exclusives now. Like literally, you could play Gears of War on PC. You could play Halo on PC. You could play Forza on PC. What are the other ones? Like you could play Halo Wars on PC. Like there's like nothing good about it.
Yeah. There's no reason really for it.
Other
How much
than-
does it cost now?
It's like it's the same as a PlayStation 5.
What is it, like 500, 600?
Yeah, it's expensive.
So for that, you could technically build a gaming PC that runs just as well.
Yeah. And it runs the same games that you're going to play on your Xbox because you have Microsoft.
Then just get Game Pass, and you could play all those games.
Like if you're going to be a console gamer, go PlayStation cuz PlayStation is insane.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why you'd even choose Xbox. I mean, like Adam Ron or Mr. Ron or
Whatever. Yeah.
whatever we call him, but like he plays Xbox, but he probably has family members that play Xbox.
I think he does. Actually.
So that's the reason he's staying with it.
but he
Yeah.
could just get a PC and still play Xbox.
Can you
That
play
is
with your
true.
friends?
You can. And you can even do chat between Xbox and PC.
Yeah.
Which now, doesn't PlayStation have Discord?
It does.
Not on it.
What?
You could
I thought it does now.
you could show what game you're playing on Discord.
I saw it recently, though.
What?
You can't actually like join servers and stuff on PlayStation. It's like you connect your PlayStation account and it shows what you're playing on your PlayStation through Discord.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
But I don't know. PlayStation is just a million times better. Sorry, PlayStation or Xbox fanboys, if you're listening.
Years ago, people were thinking that desktop PCs would go away.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know what to think, but now it seems like the consoles are
Yeah.
going the way of the dodo.
The dodo.
Well, yeah, even PlayStation 5, or PlayStation, we're getting exclusives on PC now,
Yeah.
and they're timed exclusives. And like, what's the point of buying it if you could just buy it on your PC like a year or two later? Like,
People can't even get PS5s, and Sony's selling them at a loss anyway. So I don't even know what the point of selling PS5s is right now.
Sony needs to like mix in with this Microsoft thing and make their own OS.
I wonder if
OS?
well, I wonder
Make
if
their own OS and then go.
I wonder if eventually they'll turn into like pre-builds. Like PlayStation
maybe,
pre-build.
maybe.
That's
Yeah,
kind of
what
what the new Xbox is, right?
Sorta, yeah.
It's like this box, yeah.
yeah.
You can upgrade it.
I don't think you can upgrade it now.
Oh,
The storage, I think.
thought they designed it mainly to be more like a PC.
I think they did. Yeah.
Xbox is just turning it into a Windows device.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
Which-
Windows 11 on their next Xbox.
Which is
there?
good for the
No.
PC community because like you get all the Xbox exclusives.
Oh yeah.
So it's crazy.
Hmm.
Like we own Halo Master Chief Collection on
Yeah.
Steam. Like 10 years ago. Oh man, that was terrible. 10 years ago, like we'd never think that that would happen,
Yeah.
which is crazy. But
Yeah, I think we're coming to the end of the news.
I'm pretty sure that's. Yeah, I'm pretty. Although, yeah, I was gonna say something about Game Pass. There's rumors that they might increase the price, but that's not really.
You said something about Steam Pass right before.
Oh, Sony has come out officially. Well, they said we're not.
Sony or Steam?
I'm sorry, a Steam. They're not looking at a Steam Pass type thing. That's
Oh,
not,
they're not?
no, they're not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not something that they're thinking about right now.
I feel like it would be kind of cool if they did
It
an
would.
early access Steam
Yeah.
Pass, so you could try all the early access games out.
That'd be cool.
And then it would help. They would give a little bit of the percentage of them to the early access people.
I probably wouldn't buy it, to be honest.
I wouldn't either, but I'm just saying it would be kind of cool.
The feeling of buying a game and then it's in your library to stay
Yeah,
is the best
yeah.
feeling.
yeah,
Because you can just boot it up whenever you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about a subscription and being restricted from playing your game.
yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
We can jump into the quiz now.
Let's
We
do
have
it.
I don't even know how this quiz is going to be.
Well, it's 25 questions, and they're actually pretty decent questions. The other quizzes that we've done in the past are like, who is Mario? It's like,
They were. Yeah. What was one of them?
what is Luigi's favorite food?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
something cringe like that.
I'm gonna record my answers or whatever on my
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
on my notes.
Oh, I didn't realize this synced with my Mac. That's cool.
Then Ben, if you can read these, please,
Okay.
because I literally cannot even. I don't even know what that says.
Make sure you get closer to the mic. So.
Yeah. What was the first commercially successful video game?
Okay.
Oh, that's
first-
actually commercially successful.
Actually, you might know that one.
And there's no A, B, C, or D. So this is like
Yeah.
you get it or you don't get it,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice.
Why did it do that? I think it's messed up.
Ooh, this next one's gonna be kind of hard.
What is the best-selling video game of all time?
What is the best-selling
Best-
video game of all time?
I know that one. I think.
Pretty sure I know that one.
Yeah.
I think that's been on another quiz, too.
I think
think
so.
so.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have any multiple choice answers, so
Yeah, that's what
we're
Chug
just
said.
guessing.
Ben, go up to the top, and so we don't see the entire quiz. No, go up
Like-
to the top. Oh, what in the world?
Oh, nice image. What's the next one, Ben?
What year was the Super Nintendo Entertainment System released?
Years.
Oh,
I'm so bad with
Super
dates.
Nintendo. The year the Super Nintendo
Ah,
was released.
I don't know. I'm just gonna make a guess. If I get this right,
It's a bite of
crazy.
87.
that's a bite of 80. Why is he so compressed? That's a bite of 87. You're obsessed with playing that, Ben. Okay.
What's the highest-selling gaming console to date?
Ah.
Ooh,
that's
that's
actually-
console.
Oh,
Okay, I think
I
I have.
po-
I think
I-
I have a guess.
I have a guess, but I'm not entirely sure. That's actually kind of a hard one.
What year was Nintendo founded?
Year Nintendo founded.
Oof,
Oh,
I don't even know. Maybe the 60s?
Dates are my weakness.
Yeah.
There are so many random dates.
Blizzard Entertainment is well known for what video game franchise?
Oh. Wait, Blizzard?
Yeah.
Mhm. Blizzy.
Blizzy?
What video game company collaborated with Sony on the
Wait, I don't
PlayStation?
see it.
then go
Yeah.
down.
Just read it again.
Sony?
What video game company collaborated with Sony on the PlayStation?
PlayStation.
What video game company
Collaborated with the Sony.
with Sony on its PlayStation?
What video game company? Isn't
Oh,
there
I
a
think
bunch
I
of them
might
that
know
do
this.
that though?
I don't know.
I thought
I think
all
it's with the
exclusives.
development of the console.
Yeah, I think I might know that. I mean,
I don't know that one.
We'll see.
What product did Nintendo first release before taking on the world of video games?
What
Whoa.
product?
Oh,
Product Nintendo
I
first
thought they were
released?
always a video game company. That's interesting.
Um,
I don't even know.
Candy.
Candy.
The United States Air Force used what gaming console to create a cluster supercomputer?
What? Cluster?
Some of these are just so random. Like
I like
Yeah.
this though.
I do, but who would know that? I suppose some people might. I don't even know. Okay.
What food was the character Pac-Man modeled after?
Whoa.
Wait.
Oh,
An orange.
What food?
I don't know.
That's a cool question. I like that.
Most of these are pretty cool.
In the original arcade version of Donkey Kong, what was the name of the character that would later be known as Mario?
He had a different
Oh,
name?
yes.
Oh, it was something weird.
Yeah, it was. I think. Okay.
Yeah, that was on another quiz, but it was multiple choice.
Yeah.
Wait, don't go farther, Ben. I'm trying to figure this out.
That's a good question.
All right, you can go.
What's the best-selling handheld gaming system to date?
Ooh.
Oh.
Best-selling handheld. Handheld.
Ooh, wait. Actually,
This is
that is very difficult. Man. Okay.
But JJ, going back to the one with the supercomputer, I think I know it, but I'm trying to remember the name of this like device.
Like old?
It was older.
Game Gear, Sega Genesis.
No. It was Mom used it.
Commodore 64.
I think it was Commodore.
Super Nintendo.
All right, let me see. All right, we can keep going.
What is the first video game character to have a balloon featured in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
What? Okay.
A balloon.
What was the first what?
Video game character to have a balloon featured.
I don't know. Okay.
The most expensive video
Man, keep
game
scrolling down.
made
We
to
can't
date.
see it. You're very quiet, so
What
it's
is-
kind of hard to.
oh.
What is the most expensive video game made to date?
Expensive.
Most expensive? It could be older too,
Could
because
be.
of
Yeah.
how much work you had to put in for older games.
That's actually a hard one. The most expensive video game to make.
Video games are crazy expensive.
Yeah.
AAA ones. They're way more than movies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What year was the first virtual reality headset created?
Huh.
Okay,
That's
this
a
is
hard-
probably
this
this
is-
is probably older.
Yeah. Virtual reality. Probably like. I'm just gonna guess.
All right.
What crowdsource funding platform is responsible for the success of the Oculus Rift?
Huh. I didn't know that. I thought it was a big company. And then later, Facebook bought it, or Meta.
Meta.
Wait, does Facebook own Oculus?
It's
the whole
official.
company?
No,
They do now.
Oculus is technically dissolved now. It's now Meta,
Yeah, it's so stupid.
The Meta Rift.
but nobody calls it Meta.
What?
How much did a virtual reality device cost in
Well, that's a
1980?
little.
I'm changing my
Wait, what?
answer.
Yeah, I'm changing my answer.
How much
for
did
that.
a virtual reality device cost in 1980?
You know what? I'm gonna try something funny. It might be a trick question.
Okay.
What is the name of the science fiction writer from the 1930s that predicted virtual reality?
Fiction writer. We don't know writers.
In the 1930s?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Was it in Back to the Future?
Back to the Future wasn't a book, as far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Uh,
I don't
I
think
don't
that
know.
would be from the 1930s.
I don't even think I have an answer
I'm
for
gonna-
that one.
let me see. I don't know.
You know, it could be the guy who wrote
Okay, maybe.
1989?
No idea.
I forget what that book was called.
What year was the first prototype for a home-based video game console developed?
What year was the first prototype? Ugh. Okay.
Who released the first flight simulator game?
You know that?
I might.
Maybe. I mean, it's kind of. If it is that, it's kind of obvious, but I don't know.
What is it? Ben?
The next one.
What popular dining franchise is the founder of Atari also responsible for?
Whoa.
What? I don't know.
Wait,
Popular
of Atari?
dining franchise is the founder of Atari. Also responsible for. I'm just gonna guess.
I don't know.
All right.
What position did the creator of the Game Boy have at Nintendo?
What position? What?
Did the creator?
What did the?
Oh,
Oh, did the creator? I was like, what? The Game Boy had a position at Nintendo?
position?
The Game Boy was the CEO.
Janitor. I don't even know.
I hope none of these are trick questions.
Is
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah. You can go.
It's 22? Oh, you can
Yeah.
start at the top
23.
then. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, then go.
No. Wait.
Read it and then do it.
Yeah. First commercially successful video game. What is it? Pong.
Yeah, I got Pong.
I put Tetris.
I got Pongy Pong.
Best-selling video game of all time.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
What year was the Nintendo Entertainment System released?
96.
Oh.
When was it?
91.
Oh, I got 97.
Highest-selling gaming console to date.
The 360.
PlayStation 2?
Oh no.
I put Wii.
I put the 360.
The Wii was Nintendo's best console.
Yeah. Well, it sold so many. I had thought. Wow.
What year was Nintendo founded?
73. What?
When?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Did you
When?
get it?
Huh?
89?
What does that say?
How does that make sense?
1889.
1889.
Is that a miss?
No. What?
What?
Is that true? Wait, let me look it up.
Is that a miss?
What
You
year?
can go on, Ben. Kill, look it up.
Blizzard Entertainment is well known for what video game franchise?
World of Warcraft.
September 23rd, 1889 in Kyoto, Japan.
Wow. Man, that's crazy.
What
Wait.
video company collaborated with Sony on the
World of
PlayStation?
Warcraft. Yeah, I got that one.
What?
Well, what is it?
What video company collaborated with Sony on the PlayStation?
Nintendo.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Wow.
I just clicked. I put Naughty Dog. I thought it was
I
like
did
game
too,
company.
actually. Yeah.
What
Wow.
product did Nintendo first release before taking on the world of video
Well,
games?
got that wrong.
Cards.
Wow.
Oh, I got
You
it.
got it.
Yeah, there's no way. I didn't know that 1889. Otherwise,
I was like,
I would have really
I was like,
drastically changed
if
my
anything, it
Yeah.
would be cards because of like Pokemon, how
Yeah.
famous they are today.
Yeah.
answer. Wow.
But you didn't do playing cards.
Well, it's no
yeah,
difference.
you got that one.
The United States Air Force used what gaming console to create a cluster supercomputer?
Commodore 64.
Really?
Oh.
PlayStation 3.
Huh.
Wow.
What food is the character Pac-Man modeled after?
Cheese.
Jawbreaker.
Pizza.
Pizza.
I actually had thought that, but I changed my answer.
I thought he looked like a cheese wheel.
What was the name for the character that would be later known as Mario
I
and
don't
original
know this.
Donkey Kong?
Handyman.
Jumpman.
No.
This is a hard one.
Ugh.
Best-selling handheld gaming system to date?
Game Boy.
It might be Game Boy. Oh, I got DS.
I got the DS.
I got DS, yeah.
Let's go.
I would assume it would be DS.
I thought it was
I thought Game Boy was bigger.
Either that or the Game Boy.
First video game character to have a balloon featured in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day
I just
parade?
chose
Mario.
Mario.
Sonic. Oh, I got it.
Oh.
Sonic?
Actually got that. I'm surprised.
No.
What is the most expensive video game made to date?
I chose GTA 4.
I did 5. Yeah.
What,
Oh,
GTA 5?
I was close. I
Oh
thought
my.
GTA 4 would be a little bit more expensive to do because it was older, but I guess not.
No, they put a lot of money into 5. And they're still putting money into it.
Oh yeah.
What year?
Mostly just making it now.
What year was the first virtual reality headset created?
1973.
90?
79. Oh.
What does it say?
I was 5 away. It's 95.
Oh.
I put 90. Well, the thing is, that's why the number 17. How much did it cost? I'm pretty sure it's a trick question.
Maybe.
I just put it didn't exist for that one. So let's see later on.
What crowdsource
this.
funding platform is responsible for the success of the Oculus Rift?
Kickstarter?
GoFundMe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kickstarter. Yep.
How much did a virtual reality device cost in 1980?
It didn't exist. Oh my.
iPhone 1.
What?
It's called the
Apparently
iPhone.
It did exist
With
then.
an
all right.
EYE phone.
Was how much? 49,000?
That's crazy. Probably was like 2 pixels on screen.
What is the name of the science fiction writer from the 1930s that predicted virtual
don't
reality?
know.
George Orwell. Nope.
Who?
George Orwell did
Stanley
1989.
Weinbaum in the short story titled Pygmalion Spectacles.
Yeah, I would never
Wow.
have known that.
The year was the
Pygmalion.
first prototype for a home-based video game console developed.
65.
73.
56.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
So close.
67.
Who released the first flight simulator game?
Microsoft. Yeah.
No.
What popular dining franchise is the founder of Atari also responsible
This is
for?
Burger King.
Sonic. Chuck E. Cheese?
No
What?
way.
Dining
That actually
franchise?
well, yeah, that's kind of a trick little thing they put in there.
What position did the creator of the Game Boy have at Nintendo?
Janitor.
Marketing manager.
Engineer. Oh.
You're
You
right.
Did you know that?
That was a meme, but no, I didn't know that. I was like, who's the lowest? Well, I don't want to say that, but who's like the person you would least expect? I got 1, 2, 3.
I got 5.
I got 9.
Ugh. That was a tough one. That was fun though.
We should
That
Ben.
was-
You should save this
Yeah,
one.
bookmark it on there.
Save this quiz.
Just hit the
Site.
star.
Click done. Just click done.
That was fun.
Yeah, I actually like that one.
That was good.
There's a bunch more on there, so we can
yeah,
do
there was
those.
like 3 or 4 other quizzes down there.
What is a frag? Oh, some of them might be really easy.
3, 4.
I mean, honestly, this is a good site. Like
It is.
4.
you could do like
Not
2 or
bad.
3 other podcasts with these
Yeah.
quizzes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this episode, and we will see you in the next podcast.